The Legend of the Crosses. On a land far, far away, surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, lied a small island known as Isla de los Ladrones to some, and to others Guahan. The island was mysterious because every year, people would climb Mount Humozumonglu to place a cross at the top. Legend has it that long, long ago, a brother and sister formed the island. Their names were Ha'ani and Puengi. Ha'ani was the sister and Puengi was the brother. The island was once one plain land with nothing but red dirt. The island had no plants or animals. There was no darkness at the time, only daylight. Ha'ani and Puengi wanted to change the land they were living on for the people. People during this time had little to look forward to. The island was lucky to have had fish in the waters. However, the fish did not last long either. The brother and sister decided that one of them would be sacrificed. The brother, the oldest of the two, decided he would be the one to be sacrificed. Later that day, Ha'ani stabbed Puengi with a spear. Ha'ani cried for 7 days, and her tears brought rain and darkness. During these 7 days, vegetation began to grow from the earth. Hills and mountains began to grow. Rivers and lakes began to form. Animals were created. The sky and rainbows were created. The moon and darkness came into being. After 7 days of crying and tears, Ha'ani stabbed herself with her spear to be with her brother once more. The people of the land had witnessed a miracle and had not known what had happened except for Ha'ani and Puengi's mother. She had been the one to encourage her children to change the island they lived on. However, she did not know her children were dead until she found their bodies together at the top of Mount Muzumonglu. She took the 2 spears that belonged to her children and created a cross and planted it down on the earth, on the mountain, as a remembrance of the sacrifice her children had made to help their island. Today, you can still see the cross the mother had placed many, many years ago. People of the island climbed the mountain yearly in order to place a cross at the top to thank Ha'ani and Puengi for the island they live on. A statue of the mother has been placed in a grotto where people can thank the mother for her children. It is said that if you climb the mountain with the cross, one wish of yours may be granted.
I'd like to tell you of a beautiful island. It sits in the middle of the sea. Friendly faces and warm embraces. A place that makes you feel so free. There's no other place that I call home, where the people laugh and play all day. You might not agree, but that's okay, you'll see. Guahan is the home for me. Everyone I know just loves this paradise. I know I never want to leave. The sky's so blue and ocean sweet. How the living is so serene. No other place that I call home, where the people laugh and play all day. You might not agree, but that's okay, you'll see. Guahan is the home for me. left the island, across the ocean near and far. They say how much they miss this place, the Marianas, because there's nowhere else like Guam. There's no other place that I call home, where the people laugh and play all day. You might not agree, but that's okay, you'll see.